This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club. G'day Tiger fans, welcome to Raw Vision, and today I'm joined by the General Manager of the footy department, Dan Richardson. Dan, good to have you on board.
Great to be here, Richo.
How's the summer been? Has it been a good pre-season?
Yeah, we feel as though it has. Probably every club says that, don't they? All we've done so far is play intra-clubs and play against ourselves, but we feel as though the boys are well prepared and looking forward to the year.
Excellent. Everyone's going to win the premiership at this stage. Mate, what is the approach that you take into these NAB Challenge games?
Oh, this first one against Freo this week will be a relatively young team, and that's exciting. Gives us a great opportunity to see how some of the young guys are going, not only first-year players, but a couple of players that have been around we've seen a little bit of in previous seasons. So that's exciting. Then as we get into it, I'd say we'll see a few more senior guys, particularly the following week against Hawthorn, come into the team.
Yep. So we're talking guys like Menenju and Ellis who got a taste of it last year. Can we expect to see them in the NAB Challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you'll see a couple of those guys. And balance with some first-year players as well. So, the likes of Dan Rioli should get some time. Mabio Chol will get some time. Adam Markov and Markon. We've got two names similar there. So, and Nathan Broad should play some game time this week as well as a more mature age recruit from last year's draft.
And he looks like he's really ready to go. Nathan Broad had that waffle experience and a bit of a senior body on him as well.
Yeah, it certainly helps being sort of early 20s as opposed to 18, and he's played senior footy in the waffle and acquitted himself really well at that level, and yeah, he's really impressed over the pre-season.
Outstanding. With these games, do you have a look at your ball movement for the year? Is there going to be any changes to how we played last year? I guess all teams are always trying to get an edge and move forward.
You look, with the introduction of the likes of Andrew Moore and Townsend, certainly contested ball is a focus and a couple of bigger bodies in there, so that'll be exciting for us. Certainly keen to probably score a bit more heavily and get a couple more goals a game. So obviously the way you bring the ball in but also retain the ball in your forward line is sort of a couple of elements there that we'll focus on game plan wise.
We were really successful last year with our ball movement. I guess being a little bit slow, we didn't play on after taking a mark that much. It worked for us, but do we look to move it a little bit quicker this year at all?
We will at times, but look, you also got to, probably depends a little bit on what the opposition throw at you and the way they set up behind the footy. So you have got a couple of ways that we move the footy depending on the circumstances that arise during a game.
Yeah. I guess other things you can try in the pre-season, the old days you could swing players around and try them in different positions. Any big changes there, players trying a new position?
Probably nothing too significant, Richo, other than we're certainly looking to have a really solid midfield group that can play sort of cross half back and half forward as well. I think with the change in the rotation rule, midfielders who can push forward but also spend some time across half back will be important. You need to keep them on the ground for as long, a little bit longer potentially. So that's probably the main thing you'll see positional wise. These days, obviously, a lot of players have to play in a variety of roles. In terms of your key forwards and key backs, and they're more your stay-at-home roles, you probably won't see a lot of change there. We'll certainly see Dave Asprey get some opportunity early in the NAB Challenge. He's had a great pre-season as one of those key defensive posts.
So as a general rule, your senior players who've been there and done that, do you just want to get probably 2 games under their belt?
Yeah, combined with maybe another, we've had obviously 1 or 2 intra-club games, but combined with perhaps another intra-club game, I think that'll be enough for there. I mean, it's individualised a little bit, but yeah, by and large, we think that senior group, a couple of key NAB Challenge games should be enough for them, hopefully.
Is winning important?
Winning's always important when you get across the line, the white line. So, yeah, this week, with a young team, we're not sure what Fremantle will throw at us, but certainly once the guys cross the line, they'll be keen to win, no doubt. But it's also balanced with preparing for the season ahead, and that's exciting in itself.
Richo, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Beautiful. Tiger fans, get down to Mandurah and watch the Tigers take on Freo. I think it's on Friday night, isn't it?
Friday night it is.
Get down there.